Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3 in our Japanese Shogunate. Under still the aging Ieyoshi Tokugawa, he's 71 already, so I'm expecting a change of power here soon. And what did we see recently? We enacted at least a new law regarding the appointed bureaucrats, which helps us a little bit to get control of the power of the Shogunate here. Apart from this, we failed on establishing oligarchy, and also our private school reforms are like being not running that great. We have just a 7% enactment chance, or 8%. I'm going to stop, we'll give it one more try and maybe then stop in this case. Apart from this, we changed a lot in our industry and built new branches. Fertilizers are, for example, quite expensive right now, but there has been a lot of changes also regarding production methods and new stuff being established. So, we have to observe where this is going to. Let's start right now and, for example, start observing the chemical plants. I think, fertilizer, the one is should be sufficient for the moment. That's good to see. And porcelain, okay, good. Is there anything really bad? Oh, we have very cheap tea. Now meat jumped from quite expensive to very low price. You see, we have actually, for meat, we don't have such a consumption, but maybe with a cheaper price, the poorer people can afford more. I told you in the introduction of the video already the story how Japan was mainly vegan, or like eating fish actually, but mainly a vegetarian diet, and then this meat basically was introduced by Western role models in this period or a little bit later. So I think also the meat consumption will probably increase. What else? I mean, it's not only important to have a look at the percentage numbers of the market price. It's also important to have a look how much is actually being requested, or how much it's like out there. And if you see, for example, clothes and grain, there is a high demand, so it's nice to see, and everybody kind of needs that, so it's nice to see that it's quite cheap. And where do we have more problems in terms of big demand and high prices? Services, but it's paper. I mean, we have the new paper production method. Actually, we can have a look of how, if we want to introduce some. Let's do, for example, here the sulfide pulping, since we do also have sulfur. So just 2% above the average. I think that's fine, and when we need more, we can change other paper mills as well. And we saw one thing that we saw last time, so we developed basically steel tools. So tools are very expensive. So is iron still. So is sulfur. With sulfur, I can fight this probably with this. Yeah, pretty nicely. So we don't need to develop way more new mines. Maybe let's do this. No, not yet. But I think the main solution for us to make tools cheaper is to not build way more of the normal ones, iron tools. So maybe we want to go quick into steel production, so we can do some steel tools. And to do so, let's establish some steel mills. And I think, do they get some? I've heard they get bonuses from nearby coal mines. Is there some kind of possibility to check this out actually? I'm not sure, but actually I'm gonna do it still, because we do have here here we have our coal mines, right? Yeah, in Kyushu. So then let's also establish our first steel mills here, and then we'll see where this is going to. And we are a little bit in a plus, so we can also keep on changing our production or construction more to this tool and iron frame. But maybe not actually, because we're having a problem with a little bit with the iron mines, and definitely need more, since the iron price is already high, and we need more iron for the steel, of course. So let's bring some out here. Actually, I want to even put out some iron mills first before I go into the steel. And we're building universities over here now, first ones. In both Kyoto and future Tokyo. Yeah, iron and tools. Our topic is, or the stuff we're talking about is very one-dimensional. But it's okay. This is like the I guess the backbone of industrialization are these technologies or these goods. So, and the law stalled, of course. No, it could be the different way, you know. But I'm really having not good luck with the law so far. So we're aborting it again, and let's see what we're going for. So, another chance for oligarchy, possible. Abolishing serfdom is really quite unlikely. This could be an interesting idea to switch to agrarianism first, because herefore we need, yes, get rid of serfdom first. What is the consequences? Farmers have also contribute more to investment pool as well as aristocrats. It's being supported. Yeah, most people like the idea. So this is actually, agrarianism is for sure better than mercantilism, I think. However, we definitely want to go to interventionism, I guess, or laissez-faire even later, because we want to industrialize. So this could be a step in between. Let's have a quick overview what else is possible to go into the colonial stuff. But no, to be honest, yeah, I wanted to get rid of the oligarchy. I want to get rid of the shogunate soon. So we need, I think this is really going to be helpful to push other laws. So let's go for oligarchy again. Food is done into the biggest fans, but we will survive. Wish us luck. So once again, 23% chance for oligarchy pushing through. We failed already 2 times on this. So yeah, maybe we're more lucky this time. And here we have got our shipyard, so soon we're gonna have the first Japanese-made warships coming out. Alright, and let's have a quick look sometimes if we can already... Russia's really the only country where we can improve relations with. I mean, okay, where's cautious, cordial, okay. As always, let's scroll a little bit over the map as things develop and have a look how if there's any major developments in other places in the world, but looks pretty calm so far. I think we've been climbing up a little bit here in the Great Power ranking. I don't know. Also, oh, our GDP is also definitely increasing, which is nice to see. First universities has been built, I think. Hooray. So paper price is going up again. Maybe we can also switch the one in the paper companies. One more to the sulfide pumping. Yeah, let's do this. Oh no, we're doing economically right, like financially very nice. So maybe we can, yeah. We need more iron, but also we're just building iron mines. I think this is fair. Let's go fully now on iron frame building. So we get more production capacity. Construction, I mean, maybe I'm actually gonna get some more out. Maybe indirectly modern ones, I think. And now we're definitely gonna go towards deficit with this. But I really want to get this push right now. We're starting now. I think we're on the edge of some new industrialization process. We will get steel out and so on. And yeah, we can afford it. And I think I want to push it also a little bit hard now that we are getting not exploding. Yeah, we'll see definitely hopefully a good rise in the GDP growth. So yeah, the 3 new ones are out. They need to be manned. Or 2 are out yet. So see, we're at 72 construction capacity now. Probably rising even further. I'm not sure if they're all fully manned yet. No, Hokkaido not. I hope that Hokkaido is getting some migration attraction actually. Is there some people settling there? I wonder why there's no attraction for migration if there's free jobs. But alright. The Chugoku crop failure. The state of Chugoku has been struck by a blight. Crops are dying left and right and the harvest is sure to be less than expected this year. We noticed some crops dying a few weeks ago, but we didn't think anything of it. We almost lost a few. We didn't expect this. This will affect the harvest. Shogoku gets crop failure for 5 years. Oh, this is long. Apart from this, we see other things. So this is here. What do we have here? Well, it's not that massive. I do have agriculture encouragement. I guess it's coming from here. There's a chance of a famine. Or do we want to help with government expenses? Oh, see now how yeah, it really gets quickly expensive. Then, yeah, now we have a lack of iron and hardwood. We can have a look at this very soon. Yeah, so we know we can't really help right now. And let's say hardwood is in lag and iron. So for iron, we're definitely building the mines. We are like, you see, we're on iron mines. For the hardwood, I think we have to change a little bit of our logging camps. So, but which is okay because we changed all to the iron building now, and I think the price here really decreased. So maybe you can even change the entire one here to a little bit much, maybe. Because you also don't want to harm the profitability of the logging camp. So maybe let's do the smaller one. Now we should have enough hardwood again. Yeah, this is great. Why is there not enough people are working here? Ah, we need more. Couldn't hire machinists. We need more qualifications here. So maybe then do some social mobility. We have the problem in other places as well. Need smarter people. Chugoku are also here. Interesting. So apparently this is one factor that I don't see so often because normally, but apparently we have problems really manning them. So also maybe some social mobility. It's already here. Okay. Maybe then just have to wait until there are smart enough people to fill the hits here. And we need, apparently we need road maintenance now. Same here. Yeah, fine. Yeah, this, of course, this lowered the chances for oligarchy a bit. Hard times in the Ryukyu Islands. No, we don't have the money, no the degree costs, so to really help. Hunger has become a dangerous problem for our nation as people from the state of Ryukyu Islands report that they have absolutely nothing to eat. An emergency relief measure has been requested. It would be impossible adequately to describe their privations with their habituality and silently endure. In many districts, their only food is the potato, their only beverage water, their cabins are seldom or protection against the weather. A bed or a blanket is a rare luxury, and nearly all their pig and manure heap constitute their only property. Well, I'm sorry, but we have to establish an emergency relief decree. I mean, we could do this. Shall we give them some help? The Ryukyu Islands. How many people live there? Well, no, but to be honest, I don't have the money to really send, so no, we cannot afford this. They get... Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I hope I can help soon. Yeah, but we just, as you see, we really have high costs suddenly. This is quite massive. Yeah, this is also why I'm not switching, for example, right now for like improving our army, which is technologically wise possible. But yeah, no. First we need more iron, then we need more tools. As always, it's the same stuff all over again. Lead is not quite expensive. Can we... Yeah, let's do this. They can slowly hire more. I don't know, they're not really profitable because no lead is so cheap and tools are expensive, but these are tiny facilities so far. Gold mines still not possible, okay. Oh, we fired something over here, the atmospheric engine. Yeah, I think this is not taking place in the Ryukyu Islands where they have a famine right now. And basically no bigger stuff, but alright. Through the widespread introduction of the atmospheric engine in the mining industry, productivity is at an all-time high. When steam first began to pump and wheels to ground at so many revolutions per minute, what are called business habits were intended to make life of man run in harmony with the steam engine, and his movement rival the engine in punctuality. I'm sure we can squeeze a little more from these machines. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually this is very interesting. Progress in railways, programs in water boiler. Yeah, I think for 5 years, mining throughput sounds very interesting for us. Let's do it. Let's get an extra mining throughput here. So I hope this will also change a little bit of my iron. Like help us overcome the iron, especially since we are jumping into the steel production soon as well. Iron, I think with the new mines out there, it's already becoming cheaper. Porcelain still a big thing, okay. What are the aristocrats building actually? Silk plantations. Alright, 20% chance for oligarchy, come on. A little bit of luck, it's also possible to just hit it. I mean, of course it's possible to hit it with 1% chance, but you know, like 20 always feels like halfway possible, and with a little bit of luck, we're dropping below 19, okay. And you see with the lowered, I think with the lowered iron costs, our production, also construction costs are reducing, I guess, and our balance is getting better. Or in general, yeah, I mean, the GDP is growing, so we have also a higher, let's have a bit of a look, investment pool for more people paying into this one. Yeah, you see it's growing, so nice to see. However, even if the taxation capacity in most is quite low, of course we didn't enact it. Public address goes every event in Shogoku. What was meant as a routine speech about the merits of oligarchy by Takachika Mori has quickly developed into a public relations disaster for the shogunate. Okay, this is fine for me. Fumbling his way through a series of poorly presented talking points, Takashika Mori's arguments have been viciously and convincingly picked apart by his political opponents. The question on everyone's lips now is merely if this mishap was due to the inherent failings of oligarchy or can be chalked down to the political incompetence of the shogunate. Enactment show is going down. But of course, yeah, we had this, I think we had this before this event, but it's okay for me to... of course, it would be nice to have them over 20%. So if they're powerful over 20%, the effects of these things double, both the negative and the positive ones. So we would get 50% investment pool contribution. But we want it on a long, it should switch to capitalists on the long term or mid term. So yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, but 9%, you know, it's... I'm really disappointed with the luck we are having so far. Let's speed up a bit. 5 is really always so much faster than the rest. Economic prison. Back to the famine. The famine in the Ryukyu Islands has sparked criticism of Japanese shogunate's economic policy of isolationism, which with its refusal to accept goods from other countries. Yeah, this sounds kind of fair. We have been told to take pride in our nation's independence from foreign produce, that everything we need we can grow ourselves. At what point did this simple pride descend into delusions? How many more must die before our leaders admit we do not have food? It is time to swallow our pride before it's the last thing in this country left to swallow. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is still, we're gonna go the industrialist way. We need to begin making exceptions, sure, yeah, and we need to interest group political strength, very nice, this will help us for sure. And we've got nitroglycerin, alright, so this was the technique of producing reliable explosives out of nitrates. This often meant using fertilizers as base material, very nice, which will help us. And I think we can set it up immediately, basically. Let's introduce nitroglycerin. We will need a lot of explosives, but we can do process explosives here with this ammonia soda process. Alright, but now we have gotta do it carefully, I think. So coal, I think we can... Let's start fully with coal. Okay, we have... This is fine, we can keep on going. So now we can go into iron. Okay, yeah, the price increases quite a lot. So we need more explosive production. I'm quite sure about this. Yeah. One more plant for this. So prioritize this maybe. Actually, like after that one. We've got chemical the steel mill also out. And we are heavily in the plus suddenly. Okay. Dynamite is better, but it's also far away. Bessemer process is being done anyways by the technological spread, which helps us in doing better steel, so very nice also. Maybe then let's go for the distillation, so we can also do some liquor with our industries, that food industries, which we haven't established yet, nowhere. Something we could maybe do at some point. But let's have a look first at our steel mill. Which is, yeah, producing steel. Wonderful. But we have no demand. So we need to... This is what we wanted to do, right? Go into steel tools. And now, of course, there's a problem since there's not enough steel. Problem is we only have this one tool factory, I think. So we couldn't do this in a, like, softer way. Yeah, we just have this one. Always nice to have several ones if you want to do it, like, slowly. But there's lots of people to be hired still, so let's see how the steel price develops. Gold has been depleted in Hokkaido. The state region can now support fewer gold fields. Oh, that's that. Yeah. Generous donations. After receiving notice of the horrors that the citizens of Ryukyu Islands have been enduring, solidarity among the nations have been raised, and there are many who want to donate the cause. And behold, before us lies a once beautiful and prosperous city, fertile lands, happy faces, simple lives. Alas, those times have been past. People of my people, now hunger harries their peace, as dreadful as the wolf itself. Is it our duty to try to alleviate their suffering? I see that this will make us hold a sanctuary in their heart and in the heart of the country and the heart of mankind. This will bring our nations closer. So we got potential help from the Netherlands, the Koreans, or ourselves. I think we are... Yeah, let's do it with the Koreans. I think this makes more sense. I mean, the Dutch are also not that far away down here, but we have really tight contact to Joseon. I think this is more reasonable in terms of roleplay. Gold fields depleted, rich mineral deposits in Japanese Hokkaido have been drained, mines are being shuttered, and all the prospectors who moved are beginning to drift away in search of the next big strike. Okay. Yeah, we want... No, this is too hard. There's no people living, so I'm happy to have some radicals there. That doesn't really bother me. Let's keep on observing our steel mill. Where is the steel mill? Here. Okay, it's fully staffed, and I think we can use 2 or 3 more. Yeah, I mean, it's the next one here. Resource boom. Raw goods industries in Shokuku are reporting a small spike in goods production at our iron mines, which has led to an extra stockpile being available in the state, and there's no potential to reinvest it back into the state. Of course, we should invest this boost back into the industries. Without them, we wouldn't have this boost at all. Are you mad? Without the workers, you would have no one to run your businesses. We should rewarding them, not you. Oh yeah, and more throughput here. You know this already, kinda. Maybe maybe we hit the 9% one, or there might be a positive event once in a while. That would be also nice, no? All right. Oh yeah, it happened. Wow, that was just joking. Now we were lucky actually. All right, we've got oligarchy. So yeah, we've moved from the very, like, let's try to interpret it in a roleplay manner, I'm not sure. Oh, and actually we had a change in the government, so it is Shogun Ieyoshi Tokugawa, not Inari anymore. So the old man died. Let's have a look, he's like 53, also from the Tokugawa dynasty. And he's meticulous, extremely careful and pays extra attention to details, okay. Bureaucracy and institution size change speed, that's nice to have. He's pious, political strength of clergyman, okay. He's a diplomat and a political operator, so I think he's way better than the former one. However, still of the Shogunate and a traditionalist, but okay. So let's interpret maybe in the change of the rule of the old shogun to the new one, we see a more like change here in Japan from these more like splitting forces. We have stronger industrialists and other interest groups that are bigger these days, to a more like oligarchic system where a lot of interest groups have influence in politics, and instead of a more centralized system that was fixated not on the emperor but on the shogun. I tried to give you a little bit of an overview in the introductory video if you want to check that out to understand more. So yeah, but this is what happened right now. So we do have now an oligarchy, which we're probably gonna keep for a while, which enables us to change the government, even here in a government that apparently includes the Zaibatsu. What happens if we take the shogunate out? It's still very difficult. Where's this 0% coming from? Shogunate is opposing this. But if I take, like, let's do the more legitimate government to 86%. Alright, confirm. If I change now, we have a 28% chance to abolish serfdom, and I think, yeah, now we're gonna go for this because this is the main goal. The shogunate doesn't like it, of course. The samurais don't like it, but they're marginalized at the moment anyways, and the rest is a big fan. So he might be a traditionalist. Our new shogun named Ieyoshi. However, he's this might be the beginning of a change in the Japanese, bigger change in the Japanese society. Let's see. Oh, wait a second, we're making massive gains now. Where's this coming from? So we can definitely invest in further construction sites, which, yeah, for sure. Maybe I want to spread it out, you know. They, like, in the end, they also bring jobs. And I think in every state where you get a construction efficiency, if you have construction offices there. So I'm a fan of spreading them a little bit out. Maybe not in these other places that are scarcely populated, but the rest, yeah. Oh, we're done with the steel mills, so let's see how they gonna be affected. Yeah, now we have a solid steel price, I feel like. The tools need still to be expanded. Definitely. And yeah, but I'm kind of now, this is I feel like our prices, we see the tools dropping now. We have cheaper steel, glass, wood. Okay, wood is getting more expensive again. And now we can almost start tackling here things like luxury clothes or furniture. So yeah. And Shubu has... we're lacking authority now, because of course the oligarchy, from autocracy you gave a lot of authority, so now we're a little bit out of that. What we need to do now is, you see, we have a problem here in Shubu, so how can we solve this? We need more infrastructure, which we get from railways or ports. I will start now with ports because we can't build railways yet. And I think this is also a good idea to maybe those where we have the road maintenance in, maybe just expanding ports a little bit. Where do we have? Also we have road maintenance. Road maintenance into Tohoku. Kansai, Kyushu. Okay. Let's see if this is enough. I'm not sure, but yeah. I mean, the ports don't harm us anyways. Kansai was Kyoto, right. Let's bring some ports out. After the tools. This might help already. Oh, and somehow we... This was really fast suddenly, like I'm too fast, almost on 5 sometimes. Outmoded economics. The famine in Ryukyu Islands has sparked criticism of Japanese shogunate's economics policy of traditionalism, in which is opposition to international trade and refusal to change within the times. I think like this too, yeah. For whose benefit does Japan let its economy remain in the past while the world around it barrels into modernity? Certainly not those who lie dead in the gutter. The beneficiaries might think that tradition has blinded us to who they are and what must be done, but the past they are holding on to no longer exists. If they choose to stay in it, neither will they. If they choose to stay in it, neither will they. Okay, maintaining traditions should not cost lives. It's still us all about the famine in the Ryukyu Islands, okay? Which export, imports, yeah, we're not trading, so I don't care too much about this at the moment. Where are we at in terms of other things? Shogunate, they're happy, so yeah, this could be done. Peasants have starved in every era, such is the way of the world. Wow. Yeah, but this is kind of what we're doing. This is like our style, and these are the trade unions are so low, so small, and let them become radical in the Ryukyu Islands. There's so few of them. A little bit harsh, but sometimes you gotta be hard, you know. We're not the welfare state yet. Such ideas are not existing in the Japan of this time. Let's have a look if we can already abolish it now. This would be quite quick suddenly. Nope, we are not. There's another round of politics going on. Let's just quickly read this event. Mistreatment of serfs. Shogunate and Kanto have become notorious for brutalizing their serfs. Peasants complain of harsh punishments, impossible workloads, and even sometimes torture and murder. She got 30 lashes for dropping the tea. People have been going missing on the estate on the hill. There's a dungeon below the basements. My cousin swears up on it. They torture us and drink our blood. I don't know if it's really like this, but yes. Normally I would go for the... yeah, I always used to limit also the shogunate's influence, but now this is one of our main, the most important laws in our modernization process, so these indignities must end, so we get a bigger success chance, so next time we're at 50%. Nice. But with this development I want to end this episode, and yeah, probably we're going to see next time if we can abolish the serfdom, which would be a great step, and where we're going to go. Apart from this, I'm really happy about the most recent domestic GDP and development, and we saw new production methods really changing our market massively. Yeah, what do you think? Where's Japan going? Do you think we're on the right path? Let me know. What do you think of our new Shogun, Ieyoshi? And yeah, if you liked it, leave me a like and a subscription. And yeah, see you next time in with Victoria 3 and our Let's Play. Thanks for watching. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.